The night was unforgiving as I sped down a desolate, rain-drenched road, seeking solitude amid life's relentless chaos. But tonight, the tranquility of the late-night drive would twist into a haunting nightmare. The road stretched endlessly, flanked by towering trees that whispered eerie secrets in the wind. The rain showed no mercy, and an eerie feeling of being watched gripped me. To quell my mounting unease, I cranked up the radio, but it emitted only a dissonant static, each burst of noise deepening my fear. Glancing at the clock, it was well past midnight, and I hadn't seen another car for miles. Isolation pressed upon me, and a foreboding dread nestled deep in my chest. Then, on a treacherous curve, I saw him. A man stood by the roadside, drenched by the ceaseless rain, his form twisted as if in torment. Sympathy tugged at my heart, but something about his presence sent shivers down my spine. As I passed him, I stole a quick glance in the rearview mirror. He remained there, a solitary figure blurred by the downpour. Panic surged, and I pressed the gas pedal, desperate to escape this inexplicable fear. But the man had other plans. Minutes later, he reappeared in my rearview mirror. Closer this time, his form illuminated by the eerie glow of my taillights. A chilling realization washed over me. He was following me. The rain continued, and the road seemed to stretch into eternity. I needed help, a witness to this sinister pursuit. My eyes darted around the desolate road, searching for any sign of life, any glimmer of hope. But the night offered only silence and solitude. Desperation clawed at me until, in the distance, a faint light beckoned. A gas station. Relief washed over me as I pulled in, praying that the presence of others would dissuade the relentless man. Inside the dimly lit convenience store, a few weary travelers roamed the aisles. Fluorescent lights cast eerie shadows, but the company of fellow humans provided some semblance of comfort. Approaching the counter, I exchanged nods with the clerk as I paid for my purchases. Thanking the clerk, I turned to leave. But as I reached for the door, a frigid chill gripped me. The man stood in the doorway, his hood obscuring most of his face. Panic surged, and I stumbled backward. He entered, his movements deliberate, his eyes fixed upon mine with malevolent intensity. In his hand, he clutched a gleaming knife, its blade glinting in the feeble light. My voice caught in my throat as I retreated, realizing there was no escape. The other customers had fled, leaving me alone to confront this menacing stranger. The dimly lit store seemed to close in around me, and there was no way out, no means to outrun him. I stumbled backward until my back met a shelf, my frantic eyes scanning for any semblance of defense. Rain continued to fall outside, a haunting backdrop to the impending horror. Then, as the man closed in, the lights flickered, and darkness swallowed the store. In that moment, all hope fled. The rain drummed on, heedless of the terror that unfolded within. The last thing I heard was the sound of that malevolent, echoing laughter, reverberating through the darkness as I succumbed to an abyss from which there was no return.